Hello, my name is Dave Busson. I'm a Postgraduate Programs Officer for King's Learning Institute, and in this guide I'm going to be showing you how to submit an assignment via Turnitin. Just a quick note before we begin, this is a technical guide on how to submit an assignment. Up to this point, your assignment should be ready to submit. You should have your cover sheet included, you should have referenced correctly. This is just a guide to follow once you are ready to actually submit your assignment. So the first thing to do, of course, is log into Keats by typing Keats, keats.kcl.ac.uk into your URL browser. This will bring you to your login screen. So you just insert your K number and password as normal, and then click Login. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to be submitting an assignment to this module here, 7TTY0019, Effective Teaching and Learning - Further Clinical Applications 2016-17, Term 2. Please be aware that this is just a demonstration. You need to be aware that you are submitting your assignment in the correct module area. The Turnitin area will usually be located within the Assessment and Feedback button. That may not be the same for all programs under King's Learning Institute. It should be clearly marked where the assignment area is. If you have any issues, just get in contact with your program officer. You will know that it is the right Turnitin area by this logo here. This is the Turnitin symbol. The text should read assignment deadline and then the date of the assignment. Once you click on this text here, you should be taken to the Turnitin area. Once you're in this area, all you need to do is just simply click on Submit Paper. This will bring up this screen. For all programs under King's Learning Institute, we ask that students in the submission title put in the code of the module, followed by a space, a dash, a space, then their surname, comma, space, and then their first name. So for this example, it is 7TTY 0019 space dash space Busson, comma, space David. Turnitin has two ways for you to submit your file. You can click on this icon here, the page with the plus, which symbolizes add file. This is the long traditional way of rooting around through your PC or your laptop or whatever and finding the file that you want, and then you just click on open. And then just click on upload this file. If you're more comfortable with that, then that is absolutely fine. But I'm just going to delete this to show you a quicker way. Turnitin has a drag and drop option, and in order to allow you to submit a lot quicker. So you just need to find your assignment, put it somewhere that you can easily access, such as the desktop. All you simply do is click on that file and drag it over into the box and then let go. It's just done exactly the same thing as we saw earlier, but in a much quicker and easier way. You need to click on the box that is marked by this asterisk here. This just confirms that this work is your own work and you accept all responsibility for any copyright infringement. Once everything is done here, all you need to do is just click on Add Submission. You'll be greeted with this loading screen, and then eventually you'll get your digital receipt. We just click on the top right hand side to close this. So then you go back to your My Submissions tab, and we can see that everything has gone through absolutely fine. So the submission title is 7TTY0019 Busson David. We have the Turnitin paper ID, which is automatically assigned by Turnitin to any assignment that is submitted. We have here the time and the date that the submission went through. And we also have here my similarity report, which is at 7%. This is because the example that I used was very, very small. Turnitin will also send you an email straight to your KCL student email account. This basically, and this will just contain all the information that we've just looked at, but in a slightly different way. We advise you just to keep this safe, just in case anything happens. Everything should be fine, but it's always worth keeping this to the side should you need it in the future. If I realise that I've made a mistake in my assignment, say I haven't referenced correctly, or I have missed out some vital information, or even I've uploaded the wrong file, I can easily overwrite what I've just uploaded. You have as many times as you want up to the submission deadline to submit an assignment. To resubmit, we just follow all of those steps again. We just log in, find the area, and click on Submit Paper. And yes, again, we'll go through all the same steps. Once again, you always need to check the box and put in the module code and your name. The only thing that has changed is that this box here now says resubmission instead of add submission. That is the only thing that will change. We click on this again and we are greeted by the same loading screen. Again, we have the digital receipt, and we just close that. So everything is updated here. The only major change is the similarity report now says pending. This is because Turnitin can generate an originality report for the first submission within seconds, but for any resubmission it can take 24 hours. And I have also received another email from Turnitin just to confirm that my resubmission has gone through absolutely fine. And that is it. If you have any further questions, please get in contact with your programs officer and they'll be happy to sort everything out for you. Thank you for watching, and I hope that this has been useful.